People would say, "This is horrible." I've told some friends what I do, and they go, "That sounds horrible. You're never home. You don't have a life. You're sleeping in a vehicle, and you're working 12 hours a day, and you never know where you're going next." I mean, that sounds terrible, but I love it. I just absolutely love it. I've been doing it 12 years. You know, it's funny when people say, "Do you like what you do?" Yeah, I've been doing it 12 years. It's like they ask me, "Why do you keep going back to Japan? You must like it." Yes, I've been there 5 times. I keep going back, and I want to go back again. I'm waiting for the COVID thing to clear up. But anyway, I'm just blabbing. I gotta get this show on the road, do this quick video. Hopefully the thing won't come on and say, "You're out of storage. Your storage is full. You gotta delete something you can't share." This is just a quick down and dirty video for my morning before I leave and hit the road for Texas. And I am doing some short clips. I know that Jason, don't do short clips. It will look fragmented. That's part of my style, but trust me, when I sit and do my 30-minute break, I'm going to sit and blab and talk about wisdom and life and all of that good stuff. Hello. Everything is in flux and transition. That's kind of there's a term in Buddhism that's called impermanence, and it means actually several different things. Some of which I think you can agree with and also understand. And one of them is that life is, no matter how much you try to control it, or even sometimes understand it, it's constantly changing. We're constantly changing. The world's constantly changing, you know, and to a certain degree, we think that we can, you know, control our life. And I've done personal development and studied spirituality for years and years and years, since I was 24 when my girlfriend committed suicide. And so I've used and studied and affirmations and visualization and positive thinking and, you know, meditation, all kinds of forms of meditation, in fact. And I still do all of that right now, even late. Now I'm going to be turning 68. Finally, I've been talking about it for a long time. On Monday, it's now Friday. But there's also a part of impermanence that relates to Buddhism as well. And it's along the lines of the mystery. You know, you may have, and I'll use in a real practical sense with right now, okay, and use kind of a
I think you should be old Michael Jackson, I'll be young Michael Jackson.
It would be great because you wear masks.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I'll be baby Michael, you'll be old Michael. Right, Jeff? What's that? Our costume's she's gonna be old Michael Jackson, I'm gonna be baby Michael Jackson.
You don't have people that come in here and go, "Oh, I thought this was Starbucks."
People sometimes are like, they're confused because this used to be an old Starbucks.
Yeah.
But
You know, I used to drive a taxi in a limo. I used to come by here.
You took us on one of our holiday parties.
What's that?
Did you take us on one of our holiday
Yeah. One of your first opening, you hired me. Remember, I drove the Suburban. Your first anniversary or something like that. You hired me to drive you.
Show us around. We just went bar hopping.
That was before the trucking days. I graduated to another level. Yeah, I remember that, Jeff.
What was the first one?
That was the very first one. Yeah,
very
first anniversary
Daddy there?
back in the day.
Brian was there though, was he?
What's that?
Brian was there? Brian?
Yeah, Brian was there. Yeah. I used to come in and talk to Brian in the morning, and
I remember Brian.
You don't have people that come in here and go, oh, I thought this was Starbucks.
People sometimes are like they're confused because this used to be an old Starbucks.
Yeah.
But
I used to drive a taxi and a limo. I used to come by here.
You took us on one of our holiday parties.
What's that?
Did you take us on one of our holiday
Yeah. When your first opening, you hired me. Remember, I drove the Suburban. Your first anniversary or something like that. You hired me to drive you.
Show us around. We should put bar on it.
That was before the trucking days. I graduated to another level. Yeah, remember that, Jeff?
That was the first one.
That was the very first one. Yeah,
very
first anniversary
ready there.
back in the day.
Brian was there though, was he?
What's that?
Brian was there? Brian?
Yeah, Brian was there. Yeah. I used to come in and talk to Brian in the morning and okay, this is where it all began. I'm actually recording this live at Jeff's Red Coffee Bar downtown. I'm sitting at the bar, so Jeff and I are going to go up to his next location in a bit. But this is video that I took way back, probably 14 years ago, when I was making these video collages right here in Denver, long before I left Denver, long before I drove a truck. In fact, I was talking to Jeff about it. He remembered me making these video collages back in the day. But I made them with these DVD recorders. Now I'm doing this with my iPhone, my iMovie that's completely portable. In fact, I made the first part of this video when I was traveling on the train to come down to downtown. And it fits in the palm of my hand. But back in the day, I had double stack DVD video burners, double deck cassette, and laptop, and all this crazy stuff. And I did that for 4 solid years. And that's what these videos are of. Back in the day, making video collages. I did 4 solid years while I was driving a taxi in a limo and washing dishes at Talgie's restaurant. This is a Sanyo DRW 500 external, meaning it doesn't require a computer to record on a Plus R Number X rewritable DVD. And I'm recording this tonight. It's my night off, Monday, April 7th. And this Sanyo DRW is kind of worn out. Like all the rest of my gear, it's been overused. And these are two. You probably have them in Brazil and all over the world. Obviously, this is another 2 components that are worn out. Sony DVD player and VCR combination that allows you to basically record a VHS tape with pictures or DVD, and I had 2 of these, and that's how this all started. On October 02, I started recording videos and DVDs and from the local library that I got for free, 7 DVDs and 20 videos. That's how I started making my video collages. And the reason why I started doing all this was just because I didn't have cable or satellite there at the Barrister building. Never knew I'd end up doing what I'm doing today. My first computer I got was a Dell old used laptop, but the very first laptop. I paid $200 for it. It doesn't even have a DVD or CD burner. I got it from Hank from the Hyatt Regency in Denver Tech Center. And this monitor over here is a Sony monitor I got for free at the Barrister Building, where I basically have all my, you can see as the screen comes to life, I believe it's going to come to life in a minute, I have all my WAV files. Can't see very well. And then I have my Dell computer, which is a more expensive Dell with a noise reduction headset, stereo headset, USB connector, and all kinds of things. So anyway, this is where I'm going to start tonight, April 7th, recording this DVD collage. And I hope you stay tuned and watch this. Again, it'll be very linear, non-linear, excuse me, very strange video.
Denver Airport Station. For your safety and that of others on board, facial coverings are required on RTD services. Next stop, 61st
On the train, I'm on my way.
Next stop, Peoria Station.
I'm on my way to downtown. Just arriving at the Union Station in downtown after jumping on the train to hopefully connect with Jeff at the Fluid Coffee Bar at 19th and Penn or downtown. Just arriving at Union Station now on Wednesday, I believe it's the 21st of September, my last day off before I went back to work. Be here now 12 years later. Behind me is the New House Hotel entrance, which is where I was staying. The last residence I had here in Denver. It was a $155 a week room. And interesting, it was directly across the street from the state capitol. Taki's restaurant, which isn't there anymore, but Taki's restaurant was literally right around the corner. So when I was washing dishes, I just used to walk across the street. Yep, a lot's changed in the 12 years since I've left. There's a lot of stores boarded up, places. There used to be a Jerry's Records over here. In fact, his sign's still up, but he's not there anymore. I'm glad that my friend Jeff survived. He's still around. Jeff, the Fluid Coffee Bar. Because it's been 12 years since I left Denver, and he's still around. So it's time I start heading back to the train station, take the train back to the terminal, and make a movie about some of this stuff and combine it with whatever. Again, I'm at the corner of Logan and Colfax. Colfax is one of the longest streets in America. After 3 weeks after I left Denver, Taki passed away. And Patty, who's on the video that I shot way back in 2007, tried to save the restaurant. Now it looks like it's completely vacant. There's not even anything here now. There's still this quote here that survived. That's on the side of the building here. It says, "Practice kindness all day to everyone, and you will realize you're already in heaven."